It's 1 year, day for day, since I met A, and I find my mother tied to her armchair. I thought you'd never come. I untie her. We walk up and down the corridor. I tie her up again before leaving. We have no alternative, the nurses insist. Just like I used to strap my kids into the stroller. One of her favorite sentences, "After all, you only live once." To eat, to laugh, to buy things. And to me, you expect too much from life. Saturday the 16th. She was at the far end of the corridor, feeling the rail running along the wall, unaware of my presence. Later, in the bedroom, she searches through her neighbor's belongings. Yet another woman, the fourth since she was moved here. The bathroom floor is sticky with dried urine. Urine is everywhere. Impossible to get rid of that sweet, cloying smell. Before leaving, I take her back to the dining room. I was about to write refectory, like at boarding school. A nurse with a cheery smile hands her a sweet. "Go on, have one. It'll give you something to do." Sheer compassion. Museum of Fine Arts, Lille, a few days ago. A contemplative atmosphere, empty rooms guarded by an attendant. We tend to think of attendants as crazy people. They spend all day cooped up there on their own with no one to talk to. Saw Time and the Old Women by Goya. But that's definitely not my mother. Neither is the main character in Lolé Bellon's play Tender Relations, which I went to see the other night. My mother went through menopause the same year in which her own mother, my grandmother, died, 1 month or 2 weeks before that fearful Sunday, the Sunday when it happened, June 15th, 1952. Around June 25th, she gets back from the doctor's. My father alluded to a possible pregnancy, so maybe it's not the last time we're celebrating communion? But she knew. No, I've gotten the dates mixed up. It was in late May, after the renewal of the vows, that she went to see the doctor. So she had stopped menstruating for at least 2 months. She was 45 years old. What happened that Sunday occurred afterward, and may be ascribed to the fact that she had stopped having her period. I can still see my father's smile and contentment at the thought that my mother might be expecting. A huge disappointment, to be sure. In those days, people would talk about a change of life. They would say, "I'm through with that," or "That's all over now." It seemed that everything had come to an end. After my grandmother's death in July 1952, she invariably dressed in black or gray. It was only 18 years later, in Annecy, that she took to wearing colors again, red suits and so on. Saturday the 23rd. She has lost the lower half of her dentures. The nurse on duty remarks it doesn't matter, she only eats blended stuff. Today she was in high spirits. It's worse. We walked up and down the 2 corridors. In one of the rooms, an old lady was holding up her skirts. You could see the garter and stockings. Later on, when I walked past the same room, she was standing in profile. Her buttocks were all shriveled. Another old lady called me over and asked me to pick up her mentholated drops, which she had scattered all over the floor. March, Saturday the 2nd. The elevator door slides open. She is standing right in front next to an old lady. They are all the same, forever seeking out each other's company. In such circumstances, how could she possibly find her dentures? Every time I leave the hospital, I need to listen to music at full blast as I drive along the highway. Today, amid exhilaration and despair, I chose Léo Ferré's hit C'est Extra. I need to feel sexy because of my mother's body and her life in the hospital. She would often say, "Caught you," doing this or that, watching me all the time. Sunday the 24th, Paris Book Fair. I went to see her before going up to Paris. I feel absolutely nothing when I am with her. As soon as the elevator door snaps shut, I want to cry. Her skin is getting more and more cracked. It badly needs cream. Now she has lost the upper half of her dentures. Without her teeth, she looks like the elderly nurse from the old people's home in Yvetot, Old Father Roy in his blue coat.